G'day guys, welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 22, our Start From Scratch series. In the previous episode we harvested a couple of our trees and we got some good money out of that, actually, quite happy with what we got. And we also purchased ourselves a new field. So today we need to run around a little bit and just maintain the farm that we have already. And we're going to start by doing a couple of trips down to the natural water source just to top up the greenhouse and make sure that that's going to be all good and it can keep itself running smoothly. And we're going to head on over to our new field. We've got a couple of bits of equipment and machinery that we want to get over there, and I want to make a start on the ploughing because that is going to take quite some time. So all in all, pretty good. Corn is what we've grown, what is growing in the field that we've purchased. We got a pretty good deal. It was already fully fertilized, but the growth stage is only maybe halfway, so I don't know why, but normally it says corn is ready in August, September, but I think we might be a little bit later than that. So we'll get a couple of trips of water done first and then we'll head over to the store. Well, here we are, first load of water is in, just down here near the farm store where we sell the silage. Not the easiest place to get in and out from, but free water, so we make do. Tractor does struggle going up the hill with a load of water. Looks like she needs another service, which is becoming a regular thing. This tractor's actually costing me quite a lot of money per year with servicing. Maybe it's due to the fact that we only have one tractor. She does get used a lot. Would be good if we can keep an eye out for another tractor in the used market. I don't want to just get rid of this tractor. I think we should keep it and get another similar size tractor. That way we can have this one running around on the grass field and the other tractor more suitable for doing cultivating and seeding on the new field. But yeah, she does drop pace quite a bit going up the hill. So we'll get the water done and then we'll start looking at going to have a look at our new field. Okay, we're back with our second load. Should be enough to fill the greenhouse to full capacity and possibly even leave a little bit extra in the trailer. Just while that's filling up, we'll just check on our silage. We've got a full load of silage here, which is good. We're expecting hopefully a good bit of cash, but that's only 3% fermented. Stuff at the back's ready, but we'll have to wait for all of it. And we'll just sell it in one big hit. And yep, 20,000 litres there in the greenhouse and half a tank left in the water tank. So let's think about heading down to the store where we've got a new planter that we found on the market for a nice price. We'll go pick that up and transport that up to the other field, and we'll also take our new harvester up to the new field, and we'll start maybe thinking about a plow as well. Let's get down there. I actually just remembered that I have a part bag of seed up here at the farm that I forgot to bring down with me. There's no point me buying a whole new bag of seed for our new planter, so we'll take this one with us and we can fill the planter at the store, and if we need any more than that then we'll purchase ourselves another bag, but otherwise I'm just going to forget about this thing. There's no need to keep it here. And as you can see, I'm not very good with the pallet fork, so loading up the pallets of lettuce and honey is going to be interesting. I think I might possibly put super strength on for that, just to make it easy. There's going to be plenty of pallets to load, and it'll take me a long time. Oh, geez, I wonder how many times I'm going to do that coming around that corner. Anyway, let's get to the store. So here she is. Here's our new planter, and that's now got some seed in it, and we know we'll put some fertilizer into that as well. I didn't actually know that it did fertilizing at the same time, so that means good news for us. We only have to go over and spread one load of fertilizer after it's been planted, which is cool. Saves us a bit of time. Interesting that it takes a lot more fertilizer than it does of seed. I think we'll have to refill when we're seeding quite a few times, but that's okay. So we'll take the bag up to the field with us. We may as well. There's no point leaving it here. We can just leave it to one side when we're up at the farm. And I think we might look into what kind of plow we can use as well. So our tractor has 150 horsepower on a good day. That's when it's full. So that one there's 160. We could run that, but the tractor at the moment isn't performing great. It needs a service, and I think we'll struggle to run that. So I think this plow here, although it will take a little bit longer, it's cheap enough just to lease it, just so we can get some work done on the field, and then maybe at a later stage we might think about purchasing our own. So we'll leave the front weight here, and we'll attach the plow to the front, and this tractor is fully loaded, heading up to the new field. And there's our new combine, very vibrant red with a corn header to go with it. So we'll go up to the new field with this big load, and we can take a few things off, and then we'll put the plow on and we'll start marking out some new boundaries. So there she is, our new field, and all of this area that we're on right now, it's going to be ploughed up, and we're going to extend what's already here, and then by the time we harvest we can recultivate what we harvest, and then we can, when we come to planting, we're pretty much going to have almost, I would say, half of this field again, almost, roughly. Oh, come on, watch out, man. Where are you going? Get out of my way. Don't just hit me and then sit there. Okay, so we need to put the plow onto the back of the tractor, get rid of this bag of seed, and then we can start thinking about marking out, at least marking out the edge, the perimeter of the farm, the new field. And we'll see how we're doing for time. Maybe I'll just get on with ploughing up the whole section. It's a very slow, long job though, and it's not my favourite task to do in FS, but it's not too bad. We can just plod along. There's no rush for us to chew up the whole section just yet. I was thinking about bringing the mowers over, and we could mow all of this up, and we'd probably get ourselves a few extra bales, but it's not the best grass in the world, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it, to be honest, as in how much time it will take me to do it and what we'll actually gain from it. So we'll get the plow in. I think we'll just go in a straight line down to here, pretty much right down to the road, and then we'll follow that shape of the road, kind of like a horseshoe, and then we'll try and square it up at the end, and that will give us quite a lot more when it comes to our next harvest. There's already quite a bit on the field that we're going to harvest right now, especially for the harvester that we have already, but if we've got the land, we might as well use it, and it's not flat land, so I can't really be putting cows or sheep or anything on here. It's going to start making the land look a bit funny. I think the grass field that we have at the other side of the map is probably more suitable for that. But as you can see, it's not a speedy process to plow up, especially when we have to start coming across the field in rows. It would just be nice to get the boundaries done at this stage, but I don't think the video is going to be very long at the moment, and this is really all we have to do because we're waiting for the silage, and we can't sell anything else until January, February time. So that's not too bad there. That's probably could have eyed that up a little bit better. Not too bad. Now we'll just head in a straight line. Need to think about somewhere that we're going to put a shed eventually. Would like to have a shed up here, and I would like to have a shed at the other farm as well, but we're running out of space there, and we need all the grass we can get off of that because that's kind of our main source of income at the moment. So we can come to here. We might be able to put a shed where we've parked the planter, and we'll run up alongside the crop, hopefully without destroying it. Don't want to destroy any of the crop just yet. Seeing how we don't have much else to do today, and we have got this plow here on lease, we might as well make the most of it, I think, and I'll just time lapse plowing up the whole field and getting that ready for the crop that's yet to come. Well, just got to finish up these last few pieces. Not too much of a hassle. It did take quite a while to do that, as you can imagine, but probably wasn't as painful for you guys as it was for me. I hope not anyway. The car can wait there, hopefully. So once we've done this, we'll return the plow to the store. It's been a couple of hours of lease time, but it didn't cost us too much, and it's going to give us a lot more land to produce more crops, so we will benefit from this in the long run. I'm pretty happy with the amount of extra field we've actually got there. It's almost like a whole new field, so that's perfect for us. And we will just have a look at that on the map now, and that does look good. And we need lime, which is okay. It's going to be expensive as well, but again, it's another cost to we have to do that to make the most out of the land. There's no point not doing it. So let's take a look at the lime spreaders, and that will be in the fertilizer spreader, and I believe it's just these two red ones that can do that. So let's take a look and see how much that's going to cost. We don't want to be spending 45,000 to lease it. We're looking at about 3,000, and we're probably going to be looking at a couple of thousand in lime as well. It's, you know, it's an expense that has to be made, unfortunately. But now we need to get the harvester up to the new field, take her for her maiden voyage. Not too big of a header, which is good. We don't need a trailer for it, so that's perfect. But we can listen to the roaring sounds of this ancient, brand new looking machine. Oh yes, listen to her purr. It's not too bad though. 25 k's an hour uphill. She's doing just fine at the moment. We'll see what she's like when we get on the field though. A little bit disappointing that it doesn't have a cab, but it doesn't really matter to us. We're just going to get covered in dust, and that is not ideal for me personally in real life. I would suffer from that. But here's the view from the front. Some interesting controls and contraptions. So let's get her on up to the farm, eh? Well, we'll park her here next to the planter just until we harvest up this field, and then we can start thinking about maybe purchasing a shed at some point. We don't want to leave it too messy, much like the other field. So there's no contracts really for us to do. So I think we'll just check the market. Nothing new, nothing that we can afford or need. So we'll just jump into the Massey Ferguson. We'll head back down to the store, pick up our weight, and we will go back to our main house, and maybe we'll rest and see what tomorrow brings. I don't know if there'll be anything for us to do, so I might do it off camera again. Now we'll just check our silage here. Now it hasn't really moved much, so we'll go to the house and we'll have a rest, and we'll start thinking about tomorrow. Maybe we might just move forward with time a little bit, because we don't have much else to do apart from wait for stuff to grow and wait for winter to sell stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned for the rest of the series, and don't forget to like and subscribe.